Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel for a little bit of a special episode here. Obviously, usually I do the Mortal Realms Monday stuff, but this time we are looking at the new Warhammer 40,000 Necron's Combat Patrol box. This obviously came out today, Saturday the 29th, so obviously at the time of recording this came out today. By the time you guys get to see this, it may have been, a day or two ago. So over the weekend, this was released. Priced at £85 on the Games Workshop website. Obviously, there are sites that do 15 to 20% off, so you may find it cheaper elsewhere. Obviously, I did not pay the £85 for this. I did get it cheaper elsewhere. But yeah, you can get it for, I think, around about £65 to £70 for this set. So, in this, we get the Night Scythe or Doom Scythe, depending on what you want to set it up as. 3 Tomb Blades, 5 Death Marks, 5 Immortals, and a Necron Lord. Now, the Death Marks and the Immortals, if you collect Necrons, then you probably know about this already. They are actually the same kit, and you have the option of setting them up as Immortals or Death Marks. Now we get 2 in there, so you could essentially do 5 of each as it shows on the box. You could do 10 of one or 10 of the other. It is entirely up to you. Otherwise, as I am going to do, I'm going to make up 10 Immortals, and using the spare parts that would make up the hex marks and some kit bashing with some standard Necron warrior parts, I'm going to make up 10 Death Marks, sorry, using the spare parts. So essentially I'll have 10 and 10. With that being said, the reason I'm going with 10 and kit bashing these ones is the 40k Imperium magazine that will be coming out later this year. With that collection, we do get 5 of each, or we get a sprue to make, whatever we want over 2 issues. And with that, obviously, I will be making 5 Immortals and 5 Death Marks, and then I will be buying another copy of one of those issues to make another 5. So I'll have 2 units of 10 Death Marks, a unit of 5 legit, 2 units of 10 Immortals, a unit of 5 Death Marks, and a unit of 10 kit bashed Death Marks. But yeah, so that's why I'll be doing that. And then obviously we get the Necron Lord. So this video, we're just going to go through an opening, see exactly what we get in this patrol box. So throw that down there. Now obviously we've got the instructions on how to build. If you guys are Necron players, then chances are you've already got this kit. If you're new to Necrons or new to 40k and you want somewhere to start, then personally I wouldn't recommend this particular combat patrol for starting. Although the models are okay, there are better units that you can spend your money on in regards to what we get in here. What I would recommend this for is the same as what I'm using it for, and that's to boost up your army, just to add extra models. If you plan on using everything in here, which I am, then it will make a good addition to an army. But as far as combat patrols go, it's not the worst one. Personally, I think the Dark Angels got completely scammed on their one, but it's not a great starter box. I personally think that it's okay if you were to do obviously 10 Immortals. I wouldn't use the Death Marks. These guys are good, and obviously your Overlord, but the Scythe up there, it's a bit especially for new players. So yeah, what I would recommend is the 40k, one of the start collecting boxes, the either the starter one or the next one up. I think it's the Command Edition. Go for one of those two, and then add this to those Necrons, and you'll have a half decent starting force. But just for a single box to play with, maybe not this one. So yeah, obviously, first off we've got the stand for the what do you call it? The Doom Scythe or Night Scythe, depending on what you're making it up as. Here's one sprue part for it. I think this comes as 2 sprues. So there's the other sprue. So 2 sprues for that. Obviously you've got your guns. Using this gun would make it a Doom Scythe. Otherwise it gets this disc thing on a similar attachment to make it the Night Scythe. Now they do both clip into this, and as far as I can tell, the peg does fit quite snugly in here, and so you can actually swap it out and use it as a Doom Scythe or a Night Scythe without having to use magnets. So yeah, not a bad model. Obviously looking forward to painting up that. I will make videos of this, painting the box set up, so you guys can check that out. I will obviously post a video for that, or videos for each of these over the next few weeks. Here is the first sprue for the Immortals. Now obviously, like I said, you've got 5 legs, 5 chests, or backs, sorry, for the death marks. The legs you need to use for either the death marks or the Immortals, but the backs, you get 5 backs for the Immortals, 5 for the death marks, and the fronts you only get 5, again the same as the legs. So you will have to, if you're kit bashing, make up the Immortals, and then you'll have to use the fronts from the Necron warriors to make up that, and then obviously you get your weapons as well. For the video on kit bashing for these to make up the death marks, check the link in the top corner here. I'll have a video on how I go about converting that. There are a few videos in the past here on YouTube that other people have done for conversions. I do believe that they used the older Necron warriors, so I'm going to be using the newer Necron warriors for making this, and I will be obviously showing you how I go through the process of assembling or kit bashing the death marks. So again, we've got 2 sprues of that, giving you essentially 20 models with kit bashing. Otherwise 10 models if you're not going to kit bash and just, you know, go for those. And then we've got the tomb blades. So we've got 3 of those, 1 sprue per tomb blade, so obviously 3 identical sprues. We've got the Necron Lord on his own sprue here. Bases, obviously a large base for the Doom Scythe, some floaty sticks and their bases. Now the one thing I will say, and looking at that, we've got 3 bases but only 2 sets of these, so we are going to have varying heights on them, regardless of whether we want to or not. But yeah, and on the back of the box it did say we get a Necron transfer sheet. I'm not sure if we were supposed to get 2, but it looks like I've got 2 with mine. So there goes the mouse. So yeah, obviously these can be used on the Doom Scythe and, you know, the vehicles and stuff. I'll probably use some of these on some Necron terrain, make up some obelisks and stuff, and maybe use some of these ones down the sides of them. But yeah, so 2 sets of transfers. So for 85 quid, assuming you're paying the retail price on it, it's not a bad box. Like I say, for me, it is worth it. I wanted all the models, with exception to the Lord. The only reason I don't want the Lord, or didn't want the Lord, is because of the Imperium magazine. We get one of him in there, and obviously I don't need multiples. So I probably won't assemble the Lord in this. I'll use him for kit bashing parts or something at a later date, and I'll use the one that we get with Imperium, or vice versa. I'm not too sure yet. But the Doom Scythe or Night Scythe is definitely something that I wanted. So in all, not a bad value for the box. I did price it up. I will put the price on the screen now, so me saying it here may be a little bit wrong. I think it was about £125 retail for all of it, and obviously so you're saving about £40 going retail, and then obviously whatever discount depending on where you buy it, you'll save a little bit more or thereabouts for that. So yeah, there we go. That's the combat patrol for the Necrons. So thanks a lot guys for checking in on this. There will be some more 40k stuff coming up, especially once Imperium's released. Obviously we've got all of that, but I am looking at doing tutorials and stuff over the next few months, how to play and that kind of thing, focusing a little bit more towards 40k now that Mortal Realms is slowly coming to a close in a couple of months time. So yeah, got a few things that I want to aim the channel towards, but there you go. So if you enjoyed the video guys, hit that like button. If you're newly subscribed, warm welcome to you. Thank you for supporting the channel and joining us. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And until next time guys, take it easy and keep painting those minis.